Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vinnie here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to perform the maintenance on the RoboRock Q5 Max Plus. Now, this video will also pertain to other similar make model RoboRock vacuums. All right, so we're going to first start off with the parts that I got. So this is a box of parts I got on Amazon. I'll have links down in the description for all of the stuff you guys see here. This came with 6 of these filter bags. It should come with 4 side brushes. It'll come with the Phillips head screwdriver to install the side brushes. Looks like it comes with a cleaning comb brush. It'll come also with 2 of these filters that go in the back of the robot. And then here is a box that includes a set of the dual main brushes that go under the robot. All right, and so this is everything that was inside of that box. This was about 20 bucks on Amazon. Again, I'll throw a link in the description for you guys. So you don't really need any other tools because this includes the Phillips head screwdriver. But optionally, I have this pick tool right here. I'll show you why I use this for certain things. Makes the job just a little bit easier. All right, so really quick, we're gonna go over the app on the phone just to show you where to find the maintenance. So you're gonna have your robot right here, and then there's gonna be an enter button down here. So you're gonna click that enter button, and then up at the top right, there is these 3 dots. You're gonna click that, and you'll see maintenance, right? So you click on maintenance, and it's gonna bring up this whole screen. I'll just go over them really quick. At the top is filter, then there's the main brush, side brush, sensors, and then if yours comes with a mop, it'll have mop, which mine doesn't, and then the dust bag, which is inside of the base station right up there on the top. So we'll go over this from top to bottom. You click on this, it'll show you, they have really good diagrams on here. It shows you exactly where on the robot that the filter is at, and it'll tell you some information down here, how long you've used it, the remaining percentage, and then once you do replace this filter, you can hit that reset button, which will reset the percentage up here to let you know how many more hours remaining you have left until you need to replace it again. Same goes for the main brush. These are the 2 dual main brushes that go under the robot. Same thing for the side brush, shows you right there. And the sensors, so this isn't actually a replaceable part. This just shows you where the sensors are located. And what you'll have to do is just get a microfiber every once in a while and wipe those sensors off so the robot can clean and go through your house efficiently without getting stuck, because it gets confused if those sensors get dirty.
Because it gets confused if those sensors get dirty.
The mop, I don't have anything to show for because I don't have a mop on this. And the dust bag, again, that was at the top, so we're gonna show you how to replace that as well. All right, so we're gonna start with doing the dust bag. So there's a lid up top with a handle. You're just gonna pull that off. This is the bag that fills up with all the stuff and all the dirt and everything that gets picked up from the vacuum. It gets sucked up through the system into this base station into the dust bag. To remove this dust bag, there's a pull tab. You're just gonna pull this tab up like that, and then it should just lift right out like so. Do not push this down or slide this back this way when it's inside your house. I'm just gonna do this as an example to show you, but you guys can see this thing is filled with cat hair, dust, and everything else. And this has a rubber, this is kind of like a rubber seal. And when this tab is pulled up when you're removing the bag, it seals the bag off so the dust and the hair can't escape. So what I've done for a long time, probably for over 6 months now, is this bag will fill up probably once a month or 2 for us. Again, we have 3 cats, so a lot more cat hair and dust and stuff that the robot has to get. I would take this out to my trash can and slide this open, and then I would start peeling out all the hair and all the dust and putting it right into the trash can. So then the bag is kind of reusable, I guess. It is definitely messy. I'd only recommend that if you're really trying to save money or cut costs. So you can get away with that. But so that's your old bag. So we'll get the new bag. I guess this would have been easier to show you with a clean bag, but there's the seal. There's the slider tab thing that you pull. So when you're getting your new bag and you're gonna go to install this, you want to pull that tab up to close off the hole, right? So it looks like that. And it's gonna go the tab and everything faces that cartridge right on the base itself. So what you're gonna do is get these two tabs and they're gonna slide in just like that. You guys can see on both sides. Oops. Yeah, just like that. And then the whole thing just pushes down. So it slots right in there nicely. Basically just like that. And then once that's in there, you just push this tab down, which opens that hole to the bag. And what I'll just say is, you get the bag in there, stretch it out so it's like open, and then make sure you don't pinch the bag with this cap once you put it back on. And that's basically it. That's how you replace the bag. All right, next, we're gonna replace the filter that's in the side of that dustbin. So to remove it from the robot, you're just pushing that button down on the top and dustbin removed. You're gonna pull that tab down right here, and then the whole filter just pops right out. You're gonna get your new filter right here. Just as a comparison, you can see the old filter is dirty and the new one's very clean. They have what feels like a gasket around the edge, which helps seal this to the machine. But anyways, you get that. You're gonna put the filter in the bottom part first and then the top. Clicks in, that's basically it. And then you're gonna slide it right back into the robot.
Dustbin installed.
So that was your dust filter, and you can definitely see it's leaving some stuff on the floor. So maybe throw this out before you decide to lay it down and, you know, get your house dirty. All right, next we're gonna show you how to replace the side brushes. So grab your robot, throw it upside down. All right, right here there is one side brush. The brush is just gonna spin. So you wanna hold the brush, get your Phillips head screwdriver, and break that screw loose. Now, I'm already realizing this screwdriver that comes with this kit probably isn't gonna do a great job, so I'm gonna go grab another Phillips head screwdriver. All right, grab a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're gonna, again, hold the brush with your thumb, put that screwdriver on there, and you should break that screw free, like that. And this will just lift off. So this is your side brush. So basically what happens to these, the ends kind of get frayed off a little bit and they just don't end up picking up all the dust and dirt off the ground as efficiently. Just so you guys can kind of see the difference. Here's the old, here is the new. Also, if you look closely in here, so under where the brush is, you see a lot of like lint and stuff that gets trapped. Make sure you remove that. So then you just get your new brush and you can see where the screw is. There's like what looks like a hexagon, and that's gonna fit right onto the robot, onto that white piece that right there that has the hexagon. So you'll feel it slide down into place. Again, hold the brush with your thumb and you can screw it in. Now you don't need to really crank this down too hard. So just like that's pretty much good. And that's all there is to replacing your side brush. All right, next we're gonna replace the main dual brush, which is these two brushes that are on the bottom of the robot. So if you look, there's two tabs on either end of this like bracket down here. So you're gonna get your fingers, pinch those tabs together, and this will just lift up and come out. Next, you can just pick up each roller. They should pop right out. And so what I was doing, I'm just gonna show you guys, before I bought replacements and everything, I was just basically cleaning these off and then putting them back on. And another thing that happens with these is where the side pins are, this side and this side, there's a lot of hair buildup in there. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but they used to be way worse. But I realized you can pull on these and they pop out, right? And you can just grab that hair and remove it. Boom. And now it's like kind of almost brand new. I mean, if you just washed it and cleaned it off, it's like fine. So then you can put those back in, they just click in. You just, again, pull the hair out, put it back in, so you can see what that looks like. So you'll hear them click once they're all the way in, and there is supposed to be a gap on both ends, so don't think that it's not all the way in. That's just a little trick you can do if you aren't replacing these. But since we are replacing these, it's not gonna matter for us. You can see something got caught on these and they kind of ripped, just to show you like a comparison to the new one. So over time they do wear down and get damaged. Here's just another side-by-side comparison of the new one and the old one. So anyways, you get your new rollers and you're gonna see that there is the side with the star and then there is the side without the star. And if you look down here on your robot, you can see there's an image right there and it shows you the gray star. That's just showing you the orientation of these brushes. So we're gonna get our gray star side, put it in, like that. And then down here, there is a red pentagon symbol. This is the red brush, obviously, and here is the pentagon side, and here is the like other side. I'm not sure what you want to call that, but so we're gonna get the pentagon side and throw that in over here, and they basically just sit in like that. You can see they roll fine, everything's good. Then you'll get your bracket, and there's these 4 little tabs on the bottom that go back in. They go in first on the bottom, and then the top just sits in there. And once this is in right, it should just click right in, like that. And that's really all that there is to replacing these brushes. Now also, you of course could pull this all back out. And if you haven't cleaned it before, wipe all of this down. I wouldn't get it all wet. Maybe a damp rag to get the dust and everything. But you just want to make sure you don't get any of the electronics inside of the robot wet. So just a damp cloth, dry it all out, everything. Make sure it's all wiped down and ready to go when you reinstall everything. They did give you this brush, so I'm sure you could get in there with that and dust everything off that you need to. And then the last maintenance item that we have here that is not a replaceable part is just to clean your sensors. So there's sensors along the bottom right here. So I get my microfiber, clean those all off. So those are all clean. Now there also is like these, I'm not sure if this is exactly a sensor in here and here, but it does build up a lot of dust, and I do stick the microfiber in there as well. Kind of see a little bit of dust in there. I try to do my best to clean that out as well. And there's none on this side. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for all the maintenance. Now, the reason that I included to potentially have a little pick like this in the video is because this front wheel, I don't see any maintenance mentioned on it. But again, since this thing picks up a lot of hair, there's hair that I see that gets caught in the wheel on the front, the spinny wheel. And I realized that you can actually remove this very easily. So I just get my pick and I stick it on the side of the wheel over here. And I just put the pick in and then I pry it up gently. So it's gonna be on an angle now like that, right? And then I'm gonna get the other end. So do the same thing on the other side. Stick the pick in there and just gently pry it up. And you'll see the wheel comes right out. And now I already just previously cleaned this, but there's usually a ton of hair that's built up on both sides, which can kind of slow this wheel down. I don't really think it's gonna damage or affect anything for the robot, but I mean, if you're taking it all apart and cleaning it, you might as well really fully clean it. So again, you can see that's just what it looks like. Once everything's cleaned, you can just get the wheel, click it back in, good as new. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Flip that over and you're good to go. All right guys, that's pretty much it. That's how you'll do the maintenance on the RoboRock Q5 Max Plus and other relevant models. And just a friendly reminder, you can find links down in the description for the parts used in this video. So if this video helped you guys out, please leave me a like. If you guys have any questions at all, leave it down in the comments. I will get back to you. And if you're looking for more of this kind of content, then hit that subscribe button because there'll be plenty more videos coming your way. Hope this video helps somebody out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.